So when I'm looking for books, I kind of look for the best of different things. I look for the best mystery, best horror, best comedy, whatever. And because on Netflix they were showing The Haunting of Hill House, I decided to look for the book of that. And sure enough, Shirley Jackson's The Haunting of Hill House is available. And this book is always ranked among one of the top horror books that there are, so definitely I wanted to read this. So I watched part of the series, I read the book, then I finished the series. And sometimes they say, oh, read the book first because it's more interesting or anything. I think both of them were very interesting, but the series was probably more interesting than the book. The book did have some nice things in it. It's more psychological. It's how the house is working on the lady's mind more than anything else, and how it affects her, how it affects everybody that's in the house. And when they say that the series was based on the book, yeah, it was kind of based on it, but very loosely. There was a lot more story on the series than there is in the book. It takes a while to build up as the story is going on. Then finally it builds up to where they're in the house, and everything that's going on in the house slowly builds up as well. And towards the end it gets very entertaining, and there's some nice pages at the end that you really want to read so that you can see what's going on and what's happening. But throughout, even though it kept me entertained and I kept reading it, I kept on waiting for something better to happen. I think her writing is very good, and it's just the way she writes, and the way she explains things and describes things are nice. But to me, it wasn't enough. So I'm definitely going to get some other horror books and read those, and I already have them in my library ready to read, and so I'm going to start doing that pretty soon, hopefully. But the next book I'm going to be reading, I'll let you know before I finish reviewing this, is this one here. It's more of a mystery, and it's called The Secret Place. Again, this is one of the top books, supposedly, so I will read this, and I'll let you know about this one also. But getting back to The Haunting of Hill House, I do recommend the book to read it. I think it's very interesting. It's nice, and because they rate it as one of the best books, I think it's good to read, and just so that you can kind of judge it on your own and what you think. It's very brief and short. At least in this version, it's only 182 pages, so you can knock it off pretty quick. But yeah, I would do both. I would actually read the book, and I would watch the series if you have Netflix, and watch the series so that you can kind of get an idea of what they're talking about here, and some of the things they explain in the series that goes a little further than what the book went. So hey guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.